I had a client that had been dating someone for several years. She had issues from childhood. She grew up very strict, religious. Her father was a minister. She ended up being sexually assaulted early on. She had jobs that involved prostitution. There was a lot of issues around sex and around your body, and there was a lot of things that she had been through previously prior to meeting my client. When she met my client, she and he were together, and they had a sexual relationship that was probably different from your average relationship. They were into like S&M, different things. This one night after they'd been dating for several years, she came over there. They were drinking like straight vodka, and they went to bed. They did what they, according to the client, normally do, which is a little rough, a little this, a little that. She goes to the bathroom. She comes out and flees from the house. She ends up getting in her car and calling police and saying that she was raped. What happens? They came to his apartment. He was asleep, did not even know this was coming. They knocked on the door. He woke up. They handcuffed him and they charged him with rape. When I got involved, he was already in jail under hundreds of thousands of dollar bond. So the first order of business was to try to get him out of jail. We started looking into the facts of the case, the alleged victim, his girlfriend, and her 911 call didn't even make sense. It was like she wasn't in reality, like maybe she was having a flashback to another incident because of the way she described it. It didn't make sense and coincide with what was going on in her reality that evening. So there was a lot of things about that evening and about her behavior when the police did arrive. She wouldn't open the door. She was locked inside. Just different things happened or showed that she was not quite right somehow mentally when all this went down. But he'd already gotten charged, so it is what it is. So he does get out on bond, and we start really investigating it, and we start finding out all kinds of things. Then, of course, the evidence of self, when it finally comes out, when the video comes out, when the audio from the 911 call, all of those things come out, we see a better picture. But it's after the fact. It's after someone got charged, right? That was just her breaking reality. The case ended up getting resolved. He did plead to something, but he was put on probation. He was not a registered sex offender. He was able to go about his life. But that's just an example of how things can completely turn on you in that kind of situation.